Since Father's Day is coming up on the 19th of this month, we thought we'd go back to an interview that I did a few years ago with an author named Payleitner. He wrote a book called 52 Things Kids Need from a Dad. Now, in this part of our conversation, Jay explains how he thinks men should use more of their free time for their kids. This is not popular for you to say in the summer, Jay. Quit golf.
Okay.
Quit golf.
Quit
what?
golf. When I talk to men's groups, I throw those two words up on the screen, and I get some groans sometimes. Quit golf. What do you mean by that? But it allows me to tell this story, and it's this. I love coaching my sons and my daughter when they were 8, 9, and 10 in baseball and softball. I did that for all 5 of my kids. Got 5 kids, and they're doing great now. One year, I had a little guy on the team, wasn't the best kid on the team, and his father could never come to any of the games because he worked he was out of town during the week. And that's okay. Sometimes dads, during a season of life, it's a cruddy schedule, but if you're traveling, I'm not beating up on this dad for that. But he couldn't come. But we had a rain out to be made up on a Saturday. And this little guy says, "Hey, Coach Payleitner, my dad can come to the game on Saturday." And I'm going, okay, I'm gonna let this little guy show off for his dad.
That was huge for him.
It was huge. I thought to myself, I'll start him at shortstop. I'll bat him second in the lineup so that his dad can see him. Saturday morning comes, and this little guy's hanging his head. What's up, sport? What's up, champ? You know, whatever I said. And he goes, well, my dad couldn't come. He had to play golf. Now, I'm mad. I'm angry. The kid's used to it. That dad didn't know what he missed or how important that was. So here's why I say quit golf, and it's this idea. During that season of life when your kids are not for 40 years, but maybe between the time they're 5 and 8 and 16, when they really need you in their life, you need to really cut back on your hobbies and make your kids your hobbies. And you know what? These days, it's not quit golf so much as quit gaming. There are some dads, and I don't want to go too deep there, but a lot of dads spend a lot of time gaming when they really should be hanging out with their kids. So here's the thought. Gentlemen, if your son's into dinosaurs, if your 4-year-old's into dinosaurs, you'll be into dinosaurs. Okay. You know what? Bring a book home, bring a little plastic dinosaurs, and learn the name of the dinosaurs. If your 8-year-old, 9-year-old daughter's into American Girl, get out your checkbook or your credit card.
Exactly, right. And buy some of those little guys.
And you'll be into American Girl. So you should know the names of some of the, sounds silly, if your 15-year-old is into skateboarding. But you be into skateboarding. Find a park for them. Make sure they have the best axle grease, whatever they put. If you make that your hobby. So, and that's the point. Am I yelling now? I don't want to. I don't mean yelling at dance here now.
But you know, I do think that's something we forget about. We're in a very me-oriented society right now, and so I do think parents, a lot of us, we have our thing that we want to do.
Well, if you were
right,
if you were truly me-centered, you'd be going, what's the best for me, and the best for you, dads, is to pour into your kids now. So that they can pour. You know, if you make time for your kids now, they will make time for you later. Ooh. And I tell you, I'm a grandpa now, and I am so delighted that my son wants to hang out with me. You know, when your kids get older, they're not going to want to hang out with you unless you hung out with them. And again, let your kids be your hobby would be the takeaway here. Maybe. You're
right. Yeah, the window of time is short on that.
You think it's so long.
Yeah, it's like, well, these kids are never going to grow up, but it's like that.
And it's a cliche. You've heard that before. Oh, kids grow up so fast. They really do.
It's a real thing. And those of us who are grandparents now, we're seeing our grandkids grow fast.
Yes.
Right?
Don't miss those moments.
So the lesson today, lesson number 2 for dads of this week leading up to Father's Day, is let your kids be your hobby. The benefits last forever. Keeps getting passed on and on. So Jay wrote this book and so many more. I can't believe how many books you've written about relationships and marriage and children and family and parenting. So you have this, here's the book right here, the one we're talking about. We have a point from this book every single day. And in case you're scared about 52 things, these are short little chapters and they're just nice little, I mean, you could grab one right here. I mean, here's number 7. Kids need their dad to catch them in a lie. Ooh, there's you go.
Test him.
Yes. So, and this is literally 2.5 pages long, and the bottom line is, yeah, your kids are going to test you.
Your kids are
when
going
it
to
comes
test you.
about your own integrity. So this is Jay Payleitner joining us every day this week, and the takeaway today was that your kids be your hobby. And jpayleitner.com, everybody, is where you can find more and more of this wisdom. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you, Paula.
Jay has a brand new book. It's called Don't Take the Bait to Escalate. Conflict is inevitable. Being a jerk is optional. So this is his brand new book. You can check it out. We'll definitely have him back on when he comes back to our area.